In the world of human relationships, we often encounter people who do not value us as they should. This can happen in any sphere, in love, at work, or even within our own families. Today we will explore the psychology of attraction and how the human mind responds to a lack of appreciation, while adding insights from Stoic philosophy to strengthen our understanding. Imagine a person who is constantly ignored, underestimated, or despised, not only by their partner, but also by colleagues, friends, and family. This person, despite their numerous qualities and talents, goes unnoticed. But what would happen if this indifference suddenly turned into obsession? The human mind is a complex enigma, and understanding its functioning is essential to mastering our relationships and environment. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It is not things that disturb us, but our opinion about them." This principle reminds us that the perception of being undervalued can be transformed from an internal change. With the right knowledge, we can become true magnets of attraction. However, it is crucial to use this knowledge responsibly, aligning our actions with the Stoic principles of virtue and wisdom. It is not about manipulating others' emotions, but cultivating authenticity and self-respect. When we value and respect ourselves, we project this energy to the world, attracting people who truly appreciate and value who we are. You've probably experienced being undervalued by someone. A colleague who underestimates your abilities, a friend who doesn't appreciate your loyalty, or even a family member who doesn't recognize your efforts. The truth is, deep down, we all desire what we can't easily have. This is one of the great paradoxes of human attraction, well understood by the Stoics like Seneca. He said we should seek serenity and self-sufficiency, for true happiness is enjoying the present without anxiously depending on the future. In this video, we will discover how to become a great attraction magnet, but it is essential to use this information carefully and responsibly. Use this knowledge for good, to improve your relationships, and to grow as a person. The Stoics taught that we should always act with virtue, seeking the greater good. For the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, as Marcus Aurelius once said. In the fascinating world of the human mind, there are tricks and techniques that can transform dynamics, whether you've been abandoned or undervalued. The key lies in turning the suffering you've felt into a powerful obsession with yourself. Throughout life, you will meet many people who, at the beginning of a relationship, show great interest in you. But over time, this interest may diminish. What can you do to keep the flame alive and ensure everything continues as it did on the first day? The answer lies in a powerful technique known as the law of scarcity. Consider this. Every time you visit the same place, see the same product, always available, you know it will be there tomorrow, unchanged, without surprises. This product does not generate urgency in you, nor does it awaken an immediate desire. Now think about those special occasions when a new, different and innovative product appears, but is only available for a few days. Suddenly, everyone seems to want it. No one wants to miss the opportunity to get it. This same principle applies to human interactions. To be valued, you must show that your presence is not something to be taken for granted. When you demonstrate that your time and attention are precious, others begin to value you more. Remember, it's not about manipulation, but recognizing and communicating your own value. By doing so, you not only strengthen your relationships, but also ensure that you are treated with the respect and consideration you deserve. In relationships, it's easy to fall into the trap of saying yes to everything when we like someone a lot. However, it's important to share your own experiences and mistakes. One person shared their story of how they made the mistake of always being available for someone they liked. They adapted to that person's schedule, excused behaviors they didn't like, and always said yes to everything. Inevitably, this didn't end well. By recognizing and correcting these mistakes, they learned a valuable lesson: the importance of maintaining their independence and valuing themselves. By not always being available, they showed that their time and attention were precious. This lack of initiative and personality made the relationship monotonous and uninteresting. This complacent behavior can happen to any of us when we show ourselves to be overly willing and always available. The other person may stop valuing us. It's an important lesson. Don't beg for love. Instead, value yourself and show your own personality and preferences. The key here is to have your own value and not put yourself in a position of dependency. The first step to becoming immensely attractive is to start by taking care of yourself physically. Going to the gym, maintaining a healthy diet, and taking care of your appearance will not only make you feel better about yourself, but also elevate your self-esteem. When you feel good inside, you project that confidence and positive energy to the outside world. But it's not just about the physical. Cultivating your mind is equally important. Being a person with whom one can have rich and positive conversations makes you more attractive. If you're always sad, depressed, or complaining, no one in their right mind would want such company. Therefore, it is essential to learn to take care of and cultivate your emotions. If you feel there are emotional wounds that need healing, it's time to work on them. There's no shame in seeking help, reflecting, and improving your emotional well-being. We all have something to heal, and it is a necessary step to becoming the best version of ourselves. Here, the law of supply and demand comes into play. When you become this irresistible person, you won't need to chase or convince anyone. That person will be present and willing to build a life together. In the past, many people fell into the trap of placing themselves below their partners, trying to change the nature of the relationship by constantly yielding, hoping that over time things would change. The problem with this attitude is that you can lose yourself in the process. By yielding and trying to adapt excessively, you may end up disfiguring your personality. The person who initially attracted you may no longer recognize you. Therefore, it is crucial to maintain your individuality and self-worth, making yourself more attractive and respectable in the eyes of others. Next, we will present 7 Stoic lessons that can help you become a person whom others value and eventually love. These lessons are not just strategies to attract attention, but principles to cultivate a strong and virtuous character based on self-mastery and wisdom. Lesson 1. Know your worth. Recognizing and valuing your worth is one of the fundamental bases of Stoicism and a crucial step for others to value you too. The Stoics teach us that we should focus on what is within our control. This includes our actions, thoughts, and responses to life situations. Instead of worrying about others' opinions, focus on acting according to your values and principles. When you live according to your convictions, without being swayed by others' judgments, you demonstrate an inner strength that is highly attractive. Additionally, it's important to remember that valuing yourself does not mean being arrogant. Confidence should come from a place of authenticity and humility. Lesson 2. Control your emotions. The Stoics believed that to live a full and balanced life, we must learn to control our emotional reactions. This is particularly relevant in human relationships, where intense emotions can often lead to conflicts and misunderstandings. When you manage to stay calm and composed, even in challenging situations, you project an image of strength and stability. This is extremely attractive to others as it shows that you are not easily shaken by external circumstances. Accepting things as they are without being carried away by negative emotions is a fundamental Stoic principle. Lesson 3. Practice self-sufficiency. Seneca, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, wrote, "The greatest good is contentment with oneself." This philosophy teaches us that the key to happiness and successful relationships is developing the ability to be happy alone. To practice self-sufficiency, start by identifying activities and hobbies that bring you joy and satisfaction. It could be anything that interests you and that you can do alone, like reading, writing, playing sports, or creating art. Although loneliness can be difficult and sometimes lead to feelings of unappreciation, the Stoics teach that solitude can be an opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth. Learning to appreciate your own company is a sign of strength and emotional maturity. Finally, remember that self-sufficiency is not synonymous with selfishness. It means recognizing that to be truly useful and present for others, you first need to be able to take care of yourself. Lesson 4. Cultivate resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, but the way we react to these difficulties defines our character. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This phrase encapsulates the essence of Stoic resilience, using difficulties as opportunities for growth and self-knowledge. To cultivate resilience, start by adopting a mindset of acceptance. Accept that life is imperfect and that challenges are an integral part of the human experience. Instead of fighting adversity, the Stoics also emphasize the importance of maintaining a positive perspective. This doesn't mean ignoring the negative aspects of life, but rather focusing on what is good and constructive. Maintaining an attitude of gratitude and recognizing blessings, even in difficult times, can strengthen your emotional resilience. As Seneca said, luck favors the prepared mind. Finally, practice resilience in small things daily. Face minor challenges with a positive attitude and use them as opportunities to grow. Lesson 5. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can significantly improve your outlook on life and your interactions with others. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations about the importance of being grateful for everything life offers, including difficulties. He believed that each experience, good or bad, is an opportunity for growth and learning. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love, he wrote. Practicing gratitude regularly not only improves your mood, but also demonstrates resilience and a positive attitude. Regularly practicing gratitude also has proven benefits for mental and physical health. Studies show that people who practice gratitude regularly experience lower stress levels, better sleep, and greater satisfaction with life. These benefits translate into a more positive and energetic disposition, which is naturally attractive to others. Lesson 6. Develop patience. Patience is a virtue that can greatly enhance your relationships and your own well-being. It allows you to deal with frustrations and adversities calmly and controlled, which is highly attractive and respectable. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said, "No great thing is created suddenly. There must be time. Give your best and always be kind." This quote highlights the importance of patience in achieving long-term goals and maintaining harmonious relationships. To develop patience, start by practicing acceptance. Recognize that not everything happens on your schedule and that setbacks are part of the journey. Patience also involves being kind to yourself during the process of growth and change. Understand that personal development takes time and that it is normal to make mistakes along the way. Practice self-compassion and remember that every small step towards your goal is an achievement. In relationships, patience is crucial for resolving conflicts and building trust. When you demonstrate patience, you show others that you are willing to listen, understand, and wait for the necessary time for things to improve. Lesson 7. Stay calm under pressure. Staying calm under pressure is a fundamental Stoic skill and a quality that can set you apart in any situation. The Stoics believed that our true strength is revealed when we face adversities with serenity and clarity. The ability to stay calm in stressful moments not only improves your decisions, but also increases your respect and attraction among others. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, taught that we should prepare for challenges in advance. Difficulties show a person to themselves, he said. Regularly practice facing small challenges with calmness and confidence. This way, you build the habit of responding calmly when the real situation arises. Additionally, learn to breathe deeply. Deep, controlled breathing is a simple yet powerful way to calm the nervous system and reduce stress. When you feel the pressure mounting, stop for a moment and breathe slowly and deeply. This technique can help slow down your body's fight-or-flight response and allow you to think more clearly. The Stoics also teach us to focus on what is within our control. By concentrating on our own actions and responses, we can maintain our composure regardless of external circumstances. This not only improves your personal and professional life, but also makes you more attractive to others. Serenity in times of crisis is a mark of inner strength and wisdom that is deeply admired and valued.